I am addressing you today because we are facing significant problems, and as the state leadership, as people elected by the citizens of Serbia, I would like to handle this in a transparent way, in a responsible way towards our nation, to our citizens, to always and at every moment tell the truth and explain to people what is currently happening. We would like to inform you that the refinery of the oil industry of Serbia is in the technological process of so-called warm circulation, or to put it plainly, in a kind of idle mode. It is not yet closed, not yet shut down, but it is already working at a lower capacity compared to usual. What does that mean? We have 4 more days until the complete halt of refinery operations if the license is not approved by the US OFAC. To translate that into Serbian, by the US government. Today, it is not about Serbia's position, but about the position of others who are opposed to each other and who are increasingly clashing on the international political scene. Our position is becoming more difficult. To not speak unprovoked, since no one likes to hear that phrase in Serbia, but without being guilty. We have become the subject of severe attacks and blackmail. When imposing sanctions, you say they are against Russia and its companies. Essentially, these sanctions are affecting our country, deeply, strategically, in every way. And of course, there are others who do not oppose Trump and America but say that Serbia should stand against Trump and America. For 9 months, we simply followed all that our Russian friends requested from us. We reached the point where sanctions were imposed on us just as we said and knew it would happen and hid nothing from anyone and continued to do everything our Russian friends told us and signed every one of their requests. And our country has been put in a very difficult situation. As I said, the refinery has entered the technological process of hot circulation and will be able to remain in that status until November 29th, until Saturday. The petroleum industry of Serbia, NIS, has already begun consuming its operational reserves. Most of it will be consumed in the period between November 28th, 29 and December 1st. If there is no inflow of oil, we are speaking under the assumption that we do not receive the license from the Americans in the next 35 to 36 hours, because on Thursday it is not realistic to expect any decision, nor on Friday. If, therefore, we do not receive the permit for oil to flow through JANAF, NS will be left with reserves of 55,000 tons of diesel and 50,000 tons of gasoline. For their retail network, this is enough, according to estimates, roughly until the end of December, or somewhat less, until December 27th or 28th. My proposal, which the government has adopted, is to give an additional 50 days, and the previous deadline was already 47 days, so almost 100 days in total, to find a new investor, that is, a buyer for the petroleum industry of Serbia. We wish every success to the Russian side in that. We wish them all the luck. We are not interfering in their choice. We would have preferred that they offered it to us first, but we understood that they have another preference. We have no problem with that. We respect it. It is the owner's right to manage their capital and their property. After that, we will no longer have any possibility. We would literally run out of land. After that, we must, if that happens. We are ready to endure all the consequences for the next 50 days. We are ready to endure that the refinery does not operate, that nothing operates, because we will manage and secure sufficient supply for the market. But it will have enormous consequences for our country. We are ready to do that, because we will not nationalize. Not today, not tomorrow, not the day after tomorrow. That was my proposal and my decision.